this area, the Yugambeh language group. It goes from the Tweed River to the Logan River and out to the mountains. In our language for welcome, we say Jingi Walla Walu, or Jingi for short. The first dance we're going to do for you is a welcome dance to welcome everybody here. It's a dance called Garing in the Nami. Garing in the Nami Mala! Nanyabala! Nanyabayami! Garing in the Nami, Jamo Berono. Garing in the Nami, Garing in the Nami, Jamo Berono. Garing in the Nami, Jamo Berono. Garing in the Nami, Jamo Berono. Sayaman Parangay, Sayaman Parangay, Jakun Ganyongo. Sayaman Marangay, Jakun Ganyongo. Sayaman Marangay, Jakun Ganyongo. Garing in the Nami, Garing in the Nami, Jamo Berono. Garing in the Nami, Jamo Berono. Here, this is about one particular fish, which is very important to the people here in the Gold Coast area, is the mullet fish. The mullet fish would come through during the winter season for about a 5 to 6 week period. Our old people would look at the paper bark trees. When we seen them in flower and the flowers were starting to die off and go brown, that was the first sign for our people that the migrations of mullet would start to come through the Gold Coast. They would come through the cold waters in the south and travel up to the warmer waters in the north. During that time, it was a time of plenty or a time of abundance. So it was a very festive season for the people here in the area. Also the surrounding tribes. We would have tribes visiting from the south, the north and the west, all coming to the Gold Coast for that festive season and also for that time of ceremony. So the mullet fish are very important to the people here in this area. In our language for the fish, we say jalam. So this is about the men grabbing their spears and going down to the water's edge and beginning hunting on the migrations of mullet fish. Jalam. Jalam mala. But this is about the returning boomerang. We have many types of boomerangs here in Australia, but the returning boomerang is the most common. Returning boomerang is not used for killing animals or hunting animals. It was just used as a decoy or to trick the animals. What our men would do is we'd go down to the water and we'd see a whole heap of birds, maybe ducks, swans or geese sitting on the water. The men would then climb the trees or hide behind the bushes. We'd throw the returning boomerang out on top of the birds. Returning boomerang would do a circle or a few circles on top of them. The men would also whistle like a bird of prey. The ducks would think it was a bird of prey on top of them. And what they do in defense is all huddle very close together and fly low along the water. And up further would be hunters with nets strung across the river and also with our hunting boomerangs or killer boomerangs. So this dance is about the boomerang or barang. About the men going down, looking for a suitable place to throw the boomerang, looking for suitable weather conditions, and then throwing the boomerang. Barang. Barang mala. to a break for the dancing while we have a didgeridoo solo. Didgeridoo is the most common name for this instrument here in Australia and throughout the world. But here in Australia, we have many different Aboriginal languages. We have over 300 different Aboriginal languages, and then we have different dialects as well. So we have over 800 different Aboriginal languages here in Australia. Just here in the Gold Coast area, we have over 7 different dialects. And the didgeridoo was not played in all parts of Australia, mainly Queensland, Far North Queensland and Northern Territory. Where they say this instrument originated from, Northern Territory, up there they call this instrument Yidaki. In Cape York, they call it Bumble or Ladawa. North Queensland, they call it Yigi Yigi. Southeast Queensland, they call it Bidaya Mundu, which means to throw out sound from wood. For Aboriginal people, the didgeridoo is strictly a men's instrument, only to be played and touched by men only. Here in the Gold Coast area, the women had their own instrument. There was a lap skin drum made out of possum skin, and the women would place the possum skin over their lap, and they beat that in time with the music, and that was strictly a woman's instrument. The drum represents the feminine, the didgeridoo represents the masculine. Aboriginal culture, we always have the women's business and the men's business, and then a time to come together and share. The didgeridoo is just a hollow piece of wood. It might be a small sapling growing or a branch from a larger tree, and the termites or the white ants will burrow into the tree and start eating the wood from the inside out. All we do is go up to the tree and tap on it. See if it sounds hollow. If it sounds hollow, we'll cut it to whatever length we want, and then we'll take it back to the camp. We'll get all the termites out, or all the white ants out, and all the wood that they've chewed up and left inside the didgeridoo. As soon as we get all that out, we can play the didgeridoo straight away. So the termites or the white ants, they do most of the work for us. If we want, we'll take all the bark off it and then paint it to represent ourselves or our tribe. The way we play the didgeridoo is we vibrate our lips in a loose and relaxed fashion. It looks like this. If you do that correctly, you get the basic droning sound, which sounds like this. Then we get a high-pitched sound or an emu note. We get this sound by making our lips really tight and blowing really hard. And then we get different animal noises or bird calls. We get those calls by vibrating our lips loosely, but this time using our voice, throwing our voice through the didgeridoo at the same time. And then of course there's circular breathing. Circular breathing allows us to play the didgeridoo continuously for a long time without stopping. We don't actually blow out and breathe in at the same time. That's humanly impossible. So what we do is we fill our cheeks up with the air first. And as we squeeze that air out slowly, it allows us to take a short, quick breath in through our nose. As Yugambeh begins to play the Bidaya Mundu, I'll get him to lift his hand just to show you or indicate to you that he's taking a breath in through his nose. Bidaya Mundu. rub the two sticks together, creates friction, and it creates a heat. And it creates a small little coal and it drops onto the dry grass. And then we make the fire. Straight after we make the fire, we go into a fire dance or a happy dance. For fire in our language, we say waibara. Can you say waibara? Making fire, we say yaga waibara. The Dreamtime story about the fire is in the old days, the creator, he was the keeper of the fire. And our people would have to go to the creator and spend time with him before he would allow us to take some fire back to our people. After many generations, the young people got very lazy and they didn't want to spend time with the creator anymore. So we got very angry and upset, and he threw the fire and he hid it in the trees away from our people. So we still have to search out those very special trees, and it's hard work making the fire. So we learn a special law that we always spend time with those people around us so we don't lose that fire again. Yaga waibara. Yaga waibara mala. Nanya bayami. Yaga waibara mala. Yaga waibara mala. Nanya bayami. Nanya bayami. Ayaga waibara mala. Ayaga waibara mala. Yaga waibara mala. Our people did not say farewell the same way as we do today. It was more like saying, see you when we're looking at you, or see you again. So thank you very much, and see you when we're looking at you. Some older boys to come and have a dance with us. You might have seen during our performance, we do a style of dance called the shaker leg. It belongs here in Queensland. So it's mimicking the movements of the butterfly wings. Very easy dance, so we'd like a few young boys to volunteer. Otherwise, we'll volunteer you. Yes, brother at the back there. Yes, excellent. Anyone else? Yes? One of our friends here? You look like a dancer. Michael Jackson? No? Okay. You sure? This one? Yeah, he'll come up. I know he will. Who else? You want to come up? Come up with Dad. Show him up, mate. Come on. All right. So we need a little bit of room. Spread out. So just watch the guys. Very easy. Just in and out. We mimic the movements of the butterfly wings of the rainforest. So very easy. Nothing too hard. That's a little bit of Dougie there. We do the Dougie. All right. So very easy. We need you guys to encourage them. What you're going to do is you're going to keep the beat and also you're going to make a little bit of noise. So that's what you have to do. Everyone together, clap your hands. I don't know if everyone speaks English, but clap your hands, make a little bit of noise. Here we go. Excellent. So when you hear me go, 1, 2, 3, or a little bit of Karate Kid. All right. So 1, 2, 3. Right. Ready to do it properly now? Yes. You guys ready? Yeah. All right. You ready? Yeah. The better you are, the better we'll dance. That's how it works. Here we go. Excellent. All right. Good. You ready to do it properly now? Yeah. Hey. Where are you off to? One more go. Let's go again. Excellent. Excellent. Here we go. You ready? You guys ready? This is it, the grand finale. Everyone put everything into it. We're going to put everything into it. Here we go. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. Well, this area, I'd like to thank you for letting us share just a little bit of our culture with you today. For those of you who are Australian, the songs and the stories, the history, the culture, it belongs to the land. So it belongs to you guys as well. So once again, thank you very much. We also have an opportunity now for you guys to come and get a photo with us. We also have a professional photographer available. She is the best here at Currumbin Wildlife Sanctuary, so please make use of her skills. Just a line to one side, please, one group at a time or one person at a time. Thank you. Come on, then.